Hello, partners. Really nice to be with you today to celebrate our customer success. But before I start the presentations, I'd like to give you two messages. Primero, quisiera dirigirme a los equipos de Río de la Plata y Andina para decirles que todo lo que vamos a hablar aquí sobre los pain points de nuestros clientes baila muy pegado con lo que pasa en todos los países de la zona y que la plataforma BIS es nuestro punto de partida para nuestros nuevos productos y servicios. Santiago, Tommy, Alci, Ariel e José Andrés já estão desenvolvendo BIS em Argentina e Paraguai. E seguro, a plataforma vai estar em toda a zona muito pronto. Em outras palavras, lo que vamos ver aqui não é um plano Brasil, pero sí la oportunidad que tenemos en todos los países y que seguramente nos inspirará a todos. Entonces, Río de la Plata, Andina, Martín, Bibes, mis hermanos, com nosotros, todo o time de Brasil aqui com a gente, and this was my first message. The second one is to say thank you for all the BIS global team, for all the support that you guys have been giving to us in the development of the platform. Having said that, today we are here to celebrate our customers. Our conversation will be about how we are going to apply our digital platform to boost our ecosystem growth. After all, our customer success is our success. So, to get the inspiration to this journey, I will share with you a super successful case in the Brazilian market. The case is about Juntos Somos Mais. That was able to integrate efforts of 3 large companies in the construction segment, aiming at developing and strengthening their customers in their ecosystem. Let's see a video to understand their case, and then we have a quick interview with Antonio, CEO of the company. Shoot the video, please.
Muito prazer, somos a Juntos Somos Mais, a maior rede de relacionamento do mercado de construção civil, nascida da parceria entre 3 gigantes do setor, Votorantim Cimentos, Gerdau e Tigre. O objetivo da Juntos Somos Mais é conectar empresas a proprietários e vendedores de lojas e profissionais de obra, ajudando no crescimento de quem coloca a mão na massa e ajuda na construção de um Brasil melhor. Temos um time focado em desenvolver o varejo de material de construção, atraindo mais clientes para as lojas, buscando novas fontes de faturamento para o lojista, oferecendo opções de financiamento e meios de pagamento através dos parceiros do programa, aprimorando os processos de gestão e contribuindo com a capacitação das equipes. Isso fortalece o varejista e toda a cadeia de valor. E nossa rede não para de crescer. O programa Juntos Somos Mais já tem mais de 20 empresas que distribuem pontos quando varejo ou profissionais de obra adquirem seus produtos e serviços. Esses pontos se acumulam e podem ser trocados por itens para facilitar o dia a dia de trabalho. São mais de 20 mil opções de produtos e serviços no nosso catálogo. Mais de 500 mil profissionais, entre proprietários, vendedores de loja e profissionais de obra, já estão cadastrados e aproveitando os benefícios do programa Juntos Somos Mais. Para facilitar o processo de compra, lançamos a Loja Virtual, um canal online onde o varejo encontra diversos produtos para reabastecer a loja em apenas um lugar. E pode comprar a qualquer hora com praticidade e segurança. Acesse Juntos Somos Mais, conectados para desenvolver quem trabalha com construção civil.
Pessoal, muito animado de começar contando uma história incrível. A história da Juntos Somos Mais e do Antônio Serrano, CEO da empresa, já tendo trabalhado antes na BEM e na Votorantim, é o fundador e CEO da Juntos Somos Mais. Antônio, conta pra gente um pouco mais sobre o que é a Juntos Somos Mais e como a ideia surgiu.
Legal, Cocenzo. Muito obrigado. Primeiro, uma honra, um prazer enorme estar aqui no LPC. É um prazer estar com toda essa turma aqui, ainda que virtualmente, no momento que a gente está passando. Mas, bom, falando rapidinho de mim, sou engenheiro de formação, formei no ITA, estudei na Universidade de Chicago, no MBA, trabalhei muitos anos na BEM e entrei em 2014 na Votorantim Cimentos. Entrei para montar uma área de precificação, inteligência de mercado, e uma das coisas que eu observei nos primeiros estudos é que a perda de clientes, lojas comprando cimento, era muito alta. Então veio a ideia de criar um programa de fidelidade, que a gente lançou final de 2014, e já com o nome Juntos Somos Mais, e o programa foi super bem, cresceu, evoluiu, sobreviveu à crise de 2015 e 2016, que todo mundo se lembra o quão difícil foi, mas para a construção civil ainda foi mais difícil do que na média aí do setor do Brasil, e a gente conseguiu crescer o programa. Trouxemos mais empresas para montar uma coalizão. A TIG e a Gerdau se interessaram em se tornar sócias e hoje a gente é uma empresa independente. Desde final de 2018, uma joint venture entre Votorantim Cimentos, TIG e Gerdau, que tem como principal objetivo fortalecer o varejo de material de construção e transformar a vida dos profissionais que constroem sonhos.
Bacana demais. E Antônio, começando pelo lojista, quais as principais dores que vocês observaram?
Legal, eu acho, Cocenzo, que muitos lojistas de material de construção se assemelham aí aos bares e também aos mercadinhos aí que compram também os produtos da Ambev. O que a gente observou foi que é um setor muito fragmentado, um setor em que metade das lojas tem mais de 20 anos de existência, então tradicionalmente já é uma loja que passa de geração para geração, e a gente viu que eles têm um desafio muito grande em vender mais e vender melhor. Então, através do programa de fidelidade, a gente começou a trabalhar alguns aspectos nesse sentido, desde conexão com as principais marcas, conexões com empresas de serviço que pudessem viabilizar, por exemplo, um financiamento para o consumidor final, que é muito importante para lojas de material de construção, para quem está reformando. Então, a gente começou a avançar nesse sentido. A gente também olhou a parte de comprar melhor e criamos um marketplace B2B que conecta a loja às empresas às indústrias de construção civil, para que elas possam ter acesso a promoções, ter acesso a catálogos que às vezes elas não são visitadas e acabam não tendo. Então, ajudando aí as lojas a comprarem melhor.
E você falou de programa de fidelidade e do marketplace. Por onde vocês começaram?
A gente começou com o programa de fidelidade, é uma forma de no final a gente foi casar duas dores. A dor, no caso, na época, na Votorantim Cimentos, que tinha esse churn rate, ou perda de clientes muito elevada, e também a dor da loja, que tinha um desafio muito grande de gestão. E para esse desafio de gestão, a gente direcionou todo o programa de fidelidade para resolver ou para ajudar a loja nesse problema. Então, por exemplo, os pontos que a loja hoje acumula da Votorantim Cimentos e de mais de 20 outras empresas que fazem parte da Juntos Somos Mais, ela usa para, por exemplo, resgatar itens que ajudem no desenvolvimento da loja. Então, por exemplo, uma fachada melhor, um computador, um curso de vendas, uniforme para os profissionais e assim por diante. Então a gente ajuda no desenvolvimento e no fortalecimento desse pequeno e médio varejistas aí que são o coração da construção civil aqui no Brasil.
E aí, o marketplace, como começou?
O marketplace começou um pouco depois do programa de fidelidade. Começou quando a gente percebeu também as duas dores, a dor do lado da indústria e a dor do lado do lojista. No caso da indústria, lembrando que a gente estava aí nos anos 2015 e 2016, que o PIB do Brasil caiu 6, 7%, o PIB da construção civil caiu 20%, e depois caiu mais 10%, então foram anos muito difíceis. E lá na Votorantim eu estava com um desafio muito grande de reduzir custos. E tinha uma operação de call center para retirar pedidos de lojas de material de construção muito alta. E por conta dessa demanda, eu tinha que arrumar formas de reduzir. E uma das formas de buscar reduzir essa operação era migrando parte do que era por telefone para online. Do lado do lojista, a gente também tinha uma dor muito grande, porque o lojista de material de construção, muitas vezes ele é que faz tudo lá na loja. Ele faz a entrega, ele faz a compra, ele faz o atendimento, e ele muitas vezes durante o dia não consegue fazer isso. E era o momento que ele conseguiria falar com um vendedor da indústria. Então acontece que muitas vezes ele termina o dia dele, olha lá o estoque e entra no nosso site para poder fazer a compra. Então a gente começou assim com a Votorantim de Cimentos, do vendedor dela e também do lojista. Hoje a gente tem um marketplace que tem mais de 7 bi de reais de movimentação, que nos coloca entre os maiores marketplaces B2B, B2C do Brasil. E a gente, com esse marketplace, a gente busca agora resolver não só a dor de uma indústria, mas de várias indústrias e de milhares de lojas de material de construção.
E Antônio, ouvindo você falar, eu imagino as dezenas de desafios que vocês enfrentam no dia a dia. Qual o maior deles?
Legal, Cocenzo. Acho que tem uma parte de desafios externos aí, que são os desafios que imagina que vocês encontram muito aqui na Ambev, quando a gente olha bares, os pequenos e médios mercadinhos também, que é o setor querer inovar, né? Muitas vezes, como eu falei, tem lojistas com 30, 40 anos, eles não querem muitas vezes fazer algo diferente, porque eles falam, olha, tudo que eu fiz funcionou, por que agora que eu tenho que mudar, né? Então a gente tem um desafio externo de digitalização, de mudança de cultura, para que os lojistas encarem esse movimento de digitalização como uma oportunidade para eles não ficarem para trás quando a gente olha a competição que eles têm com as principais redes. Eu acho que esse é o principal desafio que a gente tem no âmbito externo. E do âmbito interno, a gente tem bastante desafio também. No final, a gente gera um ecossistema que tem mais de 20 indústrias da construção civil. E essas indústrias, muitas vezes, são conservadoras. Às vezes, enxergam a competição como um inimigo e não como alguém que pode, de certa forma, colaborar para conseguir resultados melhores para a construção civil como um todo. Então a gente tem muitos desafios também no lado aí da inovação do setor da construção civil, do lado das indústrias também.
E qual o sonho de vocês daqui para frente? Onde você acha que a Juntos Somos Mais pode chegar?
Legal, Cocenzo. Estando aqui na Ambev, não podia esperar uma pergunta que não tivesse qual o nosso sonho grande aí, né? E o nosso sonho grande passa por transformar a experiência de construção no Brasil. Sabe o quanto é difícil fazer uma obra, fazer uma reforma? A gente quer ajudar isso. A gente quer ajudar isso desenvolvendo, fortalecendo o pequeno e médio varejo de construção do Brasil e transformando a vida desses profissionais. A gente falou mais aqui do varejo, mas quando a gente olha os profissionais de obra, são mais de 4,5 milhões de autônomos no Brasil e 80% deles nunca estudaram a área que atuam, nunca fizeram um curso na área que atuam. Então a gente quer transformar esse setor e melhorar a experiência da construção como um todo aqui no Brasil. Um setor que globalmente emprega 7% da população. Aqui no Brasil não é nada muito diferente disso, então é um setor muito relevante que a gente quer contribuir. E quando a gente olha, normalmente, compara a construção civil com outros setores, é um setor que está sempre na lanterninha, está sempre disputando com mineração, com pesca, último lugar em ganho de produtividade. A gente quer transformar isso, a gente quer que o setor da construção civil seja referência em digitalização e consiga oferecer uma experiência de obras e reformas para todo mundo muito melhor.
Antônio, muito obrigado por participar aqui com a gente, obrigado pelo teu tempo. Sigo como um admirador da sua jornada e certamente a gente vai ficar por aqui acompanhando de perto a trajetória da Juntos Somos Mais. E quem sabe um dia a gente faz uma parceria para oferecer produtos e serviços para os nossos clientes do BIS. A gente já tem mais de 600 mil pontos de vendas conectados e certamente vários deles vão precisar de obra em algum momento. Antônio, mais uma vez, muito obrigado e parabéns pela jornada até aqui.
Legal, Cocenzo. Obrigado. E a gente está construindo o ecossistema, a Ambev também, e acho que o próximo passo em ecossistemas vai ser integrá-los. Então, vamos avaliar as oportunidades, vai ser um prazer. Quando a pandemia passar, a gente se reunir mais vezes, ir num bar, tomar uma cerveja, um bar reformado aí com o apoio da Juntos Somos Mais. Vai ser muito legal fazer isso junto. É um prazer estar aqui com você e com todos os colegas aqui. É uma honra participar aqui do LPC.
Partners, really cool to figure out the journey and the dilemma faced by Juntos Somos Mais. But let me recap 5 key aspects Antonio pointed out. So first, online shopping improves a lot the routine and management of small retailers. Second, to increase POC sales, it is important to promote customers and consumers connection. Third, sort out customers' pain points is the blooming way to help them grow. And once the pain points are overcome, new business opportunities come up as their marketplace. And at last but not least, customer-centric decision-making mindset is the way to build the best-in-class service level and a reliable partnership. These actions are all very close to the ones we are putting in place, and a strong reason to believe that we are in the right path. So let's now understand the real picture of our customers' pain points and how we are addressing all of them. Julia, please share with everyone how it all began.
Cocenzo, to get a deep understanding on how can we help our clients thrive, we headed to the market and put ourselves on their shoes, fully experienced their routines during 3 months. We have mapped and actively listened to all kinds of customers, consider all our ecosystems, from bars, grocery stores, supermarkets, and even the most premium restaurants. This research taught us tons about their daily routine, their business needs, and especially about their pain points. Our finds were that these pain points can be grouped into 3 main categories. They are routines, revenue, and expenses. Let's start with our learnings about the routine pain points. Purchase. There are 2 main suppliers, those of different segments, what makes receiving products, paying bills, and cash management a tough work. Second, relationship. Our clients feel like they are not important to the big industry because many of them are really small revenue business. To those customers, a physical interaction with our team is really appreciated. Management. Our clients have a hard time hiring people, meeting their tax obligations, and need to learn how to improve and develop themselves. Regarding the revenue pain points, there were 2 big insights. Trying to attract more consumers to their business is a huge distress. Promotions are a powerful tool to attract them, but are poorly offered and handled by our clients. Finally, regarding expenses, price surging on utilities like electricity, gas, and water put pressure on their margins. Knowing all those insights, now it's easy to define our strategy on how can we help our customers grow. Rodrigão, step in and explain to us how this will happen.
Hello. Thank you, Julia. It's great to learn more about our customers' pain points. Now, let's start to talk about how we can address that. But first of all, I would like to say that I'm very happy to be here. My name is Rodrigo. Some people call me Barack. Actually, not some, like many people call me Barack. Or Obama, both works. And I'm here today to share with you what we have been doing to help and support our customers. To make it happen, our first move was to tackle the purchase process issues, digitalizing the order taking. For that, we created BEES, which is now present in Brazil, Argentina, and Paraguay. But what is BEES? BEES is a best-in-class solution for the order taking issues. Our goal is to provide the assortment that our customers need at a competitive price, offering the best service level available, and doing that, becoming their B2B platform. To engage them, we create a reward program, which gives points for every dollar spent. Look at this number, guys. 75% have already redeemed at least 1 case of our beers. It's huge. And to ease the purchase journey, we use a powerful product recommendation algorithm. Just for you guys to have an idea, we have now 52% of all orders placed by BEES being influenced by this algorithm. It's really, really powerful. And there's more. Besides that, the algorithm also provides insights into our upsell and promotion tools that in the end help in implementing our business strategy. On top of that, there are many other amazing features that can be implemented. and we believe it will change the game. To share a little bit more about that with you all, I would like to invite Tawana to the stage. Tawana, please, it's your turn. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you, Barak. Hi, everyone. My name is Tawana, and I'm very excited to be with you today. For the past 5 years, I've been working across companies across sectors like mobility, logistics, e-commerce, and food delivery. So I have the chance to experience different innovation cultures, and I must confess that I'm really impressed with Ambev Tech's transformation. With BEES, we can communicate our customers 24/7, and inside the app, we have banners, in-app, and push notifications that help clients engage with the app features with satisfaction and also engage with our marketing campaigns, as you can see with this Brahma Duplo Malte B2O. On our YouTube channel, we have a new amazing record, more than 100,000 views in the first 24 hours of the campaign. Also, we provide flexible delivery alternatives and order tracking, addressing one of our clients' pain points, which is receiving their orders. In the end, BEES will be their main source of knowledge for our clients to run their business. For this, we developed Meu Negócio, or My Business. They will be able to check their performance, what are the most sold products in the region, receive educational content, and be prepared for the upcoming events. Today, we already have more than 600,000 POCs buying every month from BEES in our zone, expanding the digital experience not only for the traditional trade, but also to the modern trade. So the BEES is the foundation to build our ecosystem. This shows that technology is here to help us address many of our clients' needs. With this, we will be able to focus on increasing our client sales and profitability. And our strategy to achieve this goal is the B2O. Maza e Celestino, over to you. Thank you.
Thanks, Tal. Thanks, Rodrigão. So, nice to have you here with us, Tal. So, B2O, or BEES to Offline, integrates BEES in our offline commercial strategy, boosting our portfolio, focus on monetizing campaigns and consumer activation. Pedro, show us how simple it is, please.
Great, Maza. First, our clients receive banners and in-apps that shows our ongoing campaigns. And second, the rewards program and our sales algorithm guarantee the purchase of the SKUs in the campaign. And third, our BDRs ensure the adherence and execution of trade material. And to support that, we are launching BEES Force, the app that will guide and potentialize our frontline routine through tasks. It will help our team to boost our clients' digitalization, provide better service level, and improve our execution. And fourth, BEES social media is used to attract consumers by geolocation through our customers' social media. And fifth, with these consumers' data in hand, we strategically retargeted to enhance awareness of this campaign, and now we can impact them directly through our brands. Doing so, we increase our customers' demand and our service level, and then we can address their pain point related to increased revenue. In Brazil, there are over 80,000 POCs connected to BEES social media. Maza, give them some examples.
Nice, Pedro. For instance, RGB para Levar campaign itself has impacted over 10 million consumers, reaching 50 million impressions and delivering over 29% RGB volume uplift. We already have some initiatives for the future to use QR codes under the cap or coupons to connect customers through campaigns launched on BEES. Take a look on the pilot to be launched in Rio de Janeiro next July. Please shoot the video.
Promoção tem boa na tampinha. A promoção em que você compra um Antártica litrinho retornável, escaneia a tampinha e ganha outra na hora. E tem mais, após 10 tampinhas você sempre ganha mais uma. É super fácil, é só abrir a sua boa, escanear o QR Code dentro da tampinha e conferir os detalhes da promoção. Preencher os dados rapidinho, cadastrar seu telefone e pronto, você já ganhou a sua boa. Aí é só escolher o ponto de troca mais próximo de você, apresentar seu cupom na tela do celular e aproveitar. Tem boa na tampinha. Escaneou, juntou, ganhou. Beba com moderação.
So partners, B2O is revolutionary. B2O unlocks easy ways to build our portfolio, enhance key selling moments, active consumer occasions, churn new consumers to our brands, and above all, shift our mindset from sell-in to sell-out. So I would like to say thank you to Tadeu, Gabriel, and Vezar that are here. Thank you for all the support throughout this journey, inspiring us to raise the bar in this transformation. Thank you very much.
Partners, you saw along Rodrigão, Tauana, Maza, and Celestino presentations that most of the pain points of our customers are solved on BIS. Moreover, we could understand how incremental BIS platform is for our core business, boosting our campaigns and building our portfolio through B2O. However, there are several customer needs to be addressed so far. For instance, they need more items than just beers, such as cleaning products, distilled drinks, snacks, and many other goods, as when shoppers go to a supermarket or a grocery store. Another important issue pointed out by the research is the financial services demand. I mean, limited credit access to expand their business, high fees charged by POS requires, and worst of all, some of them do not even have access to these types of services. Partners, being aware of this situation, like the examples that I have just mentioned, we need to develop a marketplace and a fintech structure to enhance our ecosystem and consequently earn money.
And Ju, this year we merged Menu into our business, and now we have the proper structure and know-how to develop our marketplace. For the ones who doesn't know, Menu was ranked the best marketplace startup last year, and Leo, the founder of Menu, is now the head of marketplace in the sales team. No one better than him to share with us the size of the opportunity of this business. And to lead the fintech structure placed at Citec, we have Mauro Bisato, a specialist in this area, former Esfera CEO, and a background built in Livelo, Elo, and Bradesco Bank. Mauro will also share our ambition with the fintech business. So, Leo, Mauro, please join us.
Thank you, Cocenzo. Hello, everyone. My name is Leonardo Almeida, and as everybody, I'm glad to be here. I'm founder and ex-CEO of Menu.com, and since in the beginning of the year, I'm responsible for BIS Marketplace in Brazil as a director. I'm super excited to be here to tell a little bit about the journey of the marketplace in new categories in Ambev. I choose to start explaining the potential market and how this can leverage our beer core business. And because we are using a lot of existing assets, we have customers, we have sales reps, we have warehouse, also trucks, all in our hands. And in large numbers, beverage market in Brazil, it's about 158 billion, led by us. So when we think about other categories, such as hard liquors, milk, wine, and chewing gum, for example, we tell about over 800 billion, reaching a total addressable market of almost 1 trillion Brazilian reais. And with these broad categories, being able to access more than 8 million merchants, it's a huge opportunity and knocking on our SaaS doors. So it's a giant market, of course, but it also is underserved. Because the typical routine of a bakery owner or a bar or a grocery store manager is to wait the sales rep from Ambev or Coca on Monday morning, and right after lunch he takes his car and goes to the cash and carry to supply their business. According to Abrazel, more than 80% of the owners in the sector use cash and carry as a source of supply. It's a blue ocean. There is a lack of everything, a lack of service, a lack of logistics, a lack of price tree, a lack of credit, a lack of assortment planning. It's almost a lack of everything in this market. So on the supplier side, the reality is that we are talking about a totally fragmented market without clear leaders. If you add the top 10 leaders, we'd not add 10% of market share. It's a huge market, but also it's underserved and fragmented, where Ambev has the greatest capacity to serve and assume this leadership. By far, Ambev has the largest customer service and logistic footprint. So, Zagma, we are counting with you guys. We reaching more than 4,000 cities in the next day delivery. In addition, we have a strong relationship with the POCs through our frontline team. So the POC owner know us, know our brands, trust in us, and a relevant indicative that there's no clear leader in this market is that the leader has 1.5% of market share. So just recap in short, it's a 1 trillion market. On the supplier side, it's fragmented. Leader has 1.5% market share. On the demand, the customer feels the pain in the skin. Ambev has the largest footprint, and we have invested a lot in B's platform in the last few years. So it's everything in our hands. It's only up to us to move these new categories. So the next one, how to create value for our customer. The thing that it's amazing thing to observe of the ecosystem effect is that that we recently discovered is that the customer who buy from the marketplace visit the app more often and are more engaged with our brand, with our company. They buy and sell more beer. So when we think complementary categories to POCs, we should use this path. Which category is the most relevant? Which category has operational synergy, and which category the customer wants. So using this path, we will be able to prioritize and be assertive in our mission. That is to help the customers to sell more and grow. So now we are offering to them hard liquors, wine, milk, snacks, soy oil, chewing gum, and also instant noodles. So what is in our hand? It's a unique opportunity which to lead the digital inclusion of a Brazilian retailers in Brazil. Our last 20 years were full of success. We changed completely the direction of the industry with the right merge, with the verticalization of the distribution, with a well-succeeded management school. This kind of success pack that we created here in Ambev give us the possibility to continue innovating and growing. So we will be side by side our customers in this journey to create new categories to Ambev. Finally, I'm going to get a little bit away from the protocol and tell my perception as an outsider Ambev, as I was. And I heard in the market a lot of times that Ambev didn't produce beer, but Ambev, it was a machine and a school of people. Ambev produced leaders and Ambev produced execution. So, and what I have seen these past few months since the integration between Menu and Bis, it's quite scary in a good way. Because over the last 10 years, work with technology and e-commerce, I learned that the human connection, it will be always the strongest business connection. No matter how much technology there is, no matter, we always will remember about the human experience. We always will remember about people. No one talks the experience inside the Amazon app. We don't care about the Amazon app, but we care how human is the voice of the Alexa. We remember how good was the delivery man from Zé Delivery, how nice was the delivery man from My Food. So, but pay attention, we always keep focused on human experience, even in the middle of this amount of apps, amount of hype terms and technology. So the output here is, what I see happening in this past month with our people, our sales team, our supplier team, our logistics teams, our technology team, it's absolutely incredible. Our relationship with the POCs is amazing. Our front line, our team, it's a completely game change. So, finally, how big will be these in the future? So, to dream something big, it's necessary to align what metric we are going to dream of. So, Jean, we are dream of GMV, gross merchandising volume. It's just a hype name, it's a modern name to explain gross revenue. In the end of the day, it's gross revenue in our case. So, 50 billion sounds like a lot, I know. it's big enough, but I think that's it's bold enough to make our stomach flutter, but it's real. We can achieve it. So, and 55 billion. So, yeah, we can double the company in almost few years. My stomach's flutter, but I know that we can. So, but aligning the metric that we are dreaming of, it's important because we can search Google. How is the GMV from Magalu? How is the GMV from Mercado Libre? How is the GMV from iFood? And the good news that I have to say that we are very close to them. So Mercado Libre, we are closing the gap. Stay aware that we are closing the gap. So I'm very confident that we can create this future, and I trust a lot in our strategy, and certainly we can be the best supplier for all medium and small merchants in Latin America. I'm very confident, and let's create this future. So to talk about our leadership in a financial service, I'm going to invite Mauro to come here. So please.
Thanks, Leo. Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Mauro Bisato. I joined the company a year ago as a CEO of Donos, our fintech. So, hold on. Let's talk a little bit about how Donos can help our clients build their journey and also show the size of the opportunity we have in our hands. We are building our fintech because we strongly believe in two different pillars. First, we listen to our clients to understand their needs and the financial service that can help them manage their business. And second, the potential that fintech has in our ecosystem. Before I start talking about the potential, let me clarify one very important KPI that you're going to start to hear a lot when you talk about Donos, which is TPV. TPV stands for Total Payment Volume, which is the whole volume of credit and debit cards spent by our customers. Only 2020, credit and debit card TPV reached 2 trillion reais in Brazil. That's trillions, not billions. So that's a huge market for us to capture. But let's start to answer some questions that you might have it. Why should you play in this kind of business? Fintech like Donos are very relevant for our clients because they go beyond a simple transaction. Fintech customer access the app much more higher and much more frequent than any other app, because it's there where they receive their money, they pay their bills, they make wire transfer, they do so many other services in their app. So they manage their financial life through the app. And that's the importance of using Donos to extend our relationship beyond a commercial transaction. On top of that, we are talking about 70 billion reais of profit pool just considering the small business service. As a benchmark, there are a couple of companies that you might know that are already playing this game and prove it to be a very profitable ones. It's important to highlight that in some cases like this one, Mercado Libre here, the fintech already represents more than half of their revenues and even more if we consider their market cap. And that happens because of the synergy between the core and the fintech, which allow us to have a lower cost of acquisition, a tailor-made products, and an omni-channel interface. Now, another common question is, why do we believe we can win this game? Well, the answer is simple. We have a unique frontline team that has a long relationship with our clients, and this kind of trust you don't buy around the corner. It takes years of strong relationship. And also, let's not forget how BIS can help us to get straight and digital communication to our clients. And it's important to you to know that all of that, it's already happening. In the beginning of this year, we scratched a coordinated go-to-market planning, rolling out Donos in our market, and since that day, we are deploying Donos in the new DDCs to acquire new customers. Also, as part of this strategy, as part of this plan, we are introducing a cashback to our clients, where they receive a percentage of the Ambev invoices back in their account, so they can use it again whenever he will pay the Ambevs again. With this rollout, we want to penetrate in every single merchant that we already have a relationship with, using BIS as a digital channel and our unique frontline team to make sure our clients feel supported when needed. Let me show you some results that we already have regarding acquisition, cashback, and credit. After alignment the strategy, we are selling 8 times more POS terminals and opening 5 times more digital accounts. We see cashback as a strong retention engagement tool, and it can scale up very quickly. Regarding credit portfolio, which we just launched this year, the beginning of the year, we already reached almost 15 million reais in just 3 to 4 months. And just to interrupt with my closing remarks, let's not forget that our POC sells other products than Ambev, which we can capture with our solution. Remember that GMV that Leo just explained to us, the TPV for the same POC can be 5 times higher because it adds product margin and every other products that the POC sells. So our plan is to reach over 100 billion reais of TPV, which is around 25% of share of wallet of our POCs. It's not an easy path, mainly in Brazil, but I believe we are in a good position to win and become one of the biggest players in the segment. And since I still have 1 minute, let me show you one video that tells you what's the Donos experience to our clients.
Sou Edenilson, sou cliente Donos há 3 meses e meio. O que eu mais gosto da Donos é a rapidez e a eficácia que a Donos me oferece. Pelo fato dele ter o aplicativo e eu não ter o manuseio de dinheiro na mão. Manuseio o dinheiro através do meu aplicativo Donos. O Donos direto para mim é essencial. Eu uso ele diretamente para tudo. Tanto quando chega o meu caminhão, meu representante que chega aqui para me entregar minhas mercadorias, eu pago tanto pelo aplicativo quanto eu pago pela fatura Donos direto, que eu pago também pelo aplicativo. Minha maquininha, quando a minha maquininha ela sai pra rua, ela tem um sistema mais ágil, mais rápido. O meu cashback eu acho essencial, tanto que quando eu vou usar para minha próxima compra, eu uso, já evito um pouco do meu dinheiro, já uso um pouco do bônus que já entrou direto na minha conta. Donos hoje ela faz parte da minha vida, eu uso ela 90%, eu uso ela.
Partners, I'd like to see if you are inspired by the presentation so far. Yes? No, I can't see too much inspiration. Edu, are you inspired, Edu? Ávila, Renan? Okay, Juliana, give. Nice, better. Do you want to share the stage with me?
Vou problematizar aqui antes de você seguir ou depois? Como é que é? O que você vai fazer agora?
I guess it's better before.
What you gonna do now?
I have a small closing and then a video, but there is a kind of morning meeting curve.
Okay, so let's do it now. So Léo e Mauro pode vir. Vem aqui, Lacerda também. Vem você também. Come here. So vamos falar aqui em espanhol, para que dá mais fácil para a gente aí, tá vendo? Que esse inglês é muito difícil. Aí eu abro espanhol e aí os brasileiros entendem também. Como é 50 bi? Isso em dólares é 10 bilhões de dólares, como que e 100 billion TPVs. So explain a little bit. So how can we have an app Donos that your vision is to transactionate 100, if Ambev revenues are today in Beer Brazil 30, you envision to have 100 billion reais transactioning through an app. Explain that a little bit better just for the team to kind of.
Well, why do we think we can do it, Jean? That's because TPV is much higher than GMV of Ambev or any other GMV around the industry. As we say, Brazil's TPV right now, it's around 2 trillion reais. 2 trillion reais is a lot of billions inside of that. So if we can penetrate in some of the merchants that we already have, and even going beyond that, because we can go beyond the bars, we can reach another merchants and capture these volumes because they pay rice, they pay beans, they pay another things. They put gas on their card, so there are a lot of TPV going on over the whole Brazil. So that's why we think, starting with the merchants that we already have as an Ambev, we have a relationship. We can start with that, get a good penetration, and then go beyond that in other different players. So that's what I think is not easy to get 100 billions. It's a huge number,
Mauro,
but we have a path to go.
Mauro, and when we started this pillar is a toast to our customer success. So this pillar, I started saying, I firmly believe that if my customer, if he grows revenues, naturally I will benefit myself. So I have to look at their revenues of anything, beer, rice, anything, help them to grow. And then what we learn is that when we begin to have donos, is that really, there is a lot of information there that we learn that, so you showed me something once that it really called my attention, that is every time that you get a small retailer and it adopts donos all in, so it looks like there is a big change on their revenues because of the digitalization. So can you elaborate, when you put donos, what happens with the life of a small bar in Brazil?
Well, first of all, you start to, Donos has like lots of financial products inside of the app or outside, like POS terminal. But whenever we give a POS terminal to them, you are allowing the merchant to receive digital money. So there is a lot of people like us and like any other else, they spend this money into the virtual money, which is like credit card, debit card. So this money into their account, it's easier to him to manage his financial life. So he can pay their bills. He can even pay Ambev through his app. So that's make easy him to manage their business using our whole structure. And also we are doing now. We are piloting for this quarter. Started last quarter. We are giving credit to the customer, which is a very, very important tool to this kind of merchants. So that's all together. We think we can enhance the revenues that is ahead of us.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Léo,
Okay.
Cadê o Tadeu? Where is Ricardo? Ricardo is over there at some point.
Ricardo is connected.
He should be.
100% sure that
Ricardo.
he's connected.
Ricardo there, but so Léo, it's like we are with Menu like 2 years, 3 years that we were together, and then we kind of, first you get the strategy right, so first we saw all these opportunities, isn't it? And then we got the strategy right, Biz was coming, Biz was not there when we started Menu to be together, and then Ricardo did just an amazing job in like 1 year and a half, put an amazing platform for us really to get Cocenzo roll it out to all the customers, and then you have this knowledge of get this thing, and let's think about the customer. How can we really resolve all the problems? And we are just starting, isn't it? So this is a big dream that you put over here. But in the end, really thinking about customer centricity, so we have to be more open, isn't it? So how are you going to bring more? How are you bringing suppliers? How many suppliers do you envision that go much beyond beverage? So what's the industry is telling you about this platform? So elaborate a little bit. How open will be this platform, and how the industry, the new suppliers, they are excited about?
Okay, so the pain that the customer feel in their skin, it's very hard because they have about 70 suppliers each week. They buy from different suppliers each week. They quote with about 70, and they buy about from 18 or 15. So each week, they go to the cash and carry on his own car, buy the products, and come back and pay 18 different suppliers. So the supplier management process inside our customer, it's a terrible process. So they have no planning process, they have no logistic process structure to serve them. When we look on the supplier side, imagine the industry, the cash and carry, and the wholesaler.
This thing about the network effect, that is not just pipeline, it's platform.
Yeah, it's perfect because if we imagine an industry, a partner that we have nowadays as Piracanjuba, for example. It's a milk producer. It's a second player in the market. They have about 25% of market share, but they have just a few SKUs. They have 5 or 6 SKUs. For our customer base, our traditional POC, it's not relevant for a sales rep from Piracanjuba goes directly to this POC. But our POC buys milk every week. But our POC buy milk in a cash and carry. So when we connect BEES platform, the digital platform, with this industry, Piracanjuba, for example, with our customers, the POC, we can connect it directly, provide a logistics service, provide a financial service, provide a supplier demand, and everything. So we increase a lot, and we truly create this network effect that we a lot of said here. So we connected the industry sell more. Also, we can help industry to reduce some costs because we use our knowledge to increase the capacity of the industry to negotiate better their products. So we use our network effect with a financial service to serve micro loans and everything. So I sincerely believe that we are just starting. 50 billion, about the number, 50 billion, it's a huge number, but also it's a 1.5% of this market. 1.5% of this market, it's a 50 billion. So if you achieve this number, probably will not be the leader yet, because the leader nowadays make 50 billion per year, and certainly they will continue to grow. So in a few years ago, they were staying 70, 65 or whatever. So, and when we look our ability to achieve and solve the problem, certainly we are more prepared. I trust more in Zagman with a logistics vice president than the wholesaler and cash and carry logistics vice president. I trust more in Lucas Lira as a financial vice president than the cash and carry and wholesaler traditional. I trust more in our frontline team. I trust more in our capacity to serve this market because we have the current assets. We have customer base, we have logistics, we have trucks, we have frontline, we have financial service, we have everything. It's only up to us. So I'm very confident, and I'm very, I think confident is the word, because I'm very confident that we can do this. It's only up to us to organize and do everything that we need.
Last question. Fica quieto aí. Last. Lacerda, and you are a big advocate of the platform, isn't it? So I think you mentioned that it was the 3-year plan. It was like something that you brought, like you had the guts that we are in that direction. How much of your time you are working on the platform? So like on the routine. So how is the ways of working of Leo with Mauro? So are they collaborating? So how do you envision to like resource allocation in terms of time and collaboration on this matter?
Okay, so let me say that during SEALS, if I go back to SEALS, right, when I started to think about the whole event, I said, and the theme of the event, I said, man, this is going on, right? We were discussing already the possible integration of Menu. Then, of course, Donus was already in place. But I was, when I joined this position, I was in a little bit, I had some problem to understand how the things connected. And when I was thinking about the SEALS event, I said, I will use this as an opportunity to start to understand how they all connect. And then we brought collaboration as the theme, right? Because I needed to have an overview of everything, how each one could help the other. So it was the first step. And then I brought collaboration. I said, guys, we need to work together and so on. And then from the SEALS until the 3-year plan, which was pretty much a month ago, I was in this learning process, which I'm still in the beginning, right?
All of us.
And then during the 3-year plan process, the I don't know how to say that in English, but the coin flip, the coin has fallen, right? Yeah. Yeah. It was a tipping point. Caiu a ficha.
La ficha caiu.
La ficha caiu. Just to have to be able to understand everything, and at the end of the day, they all connect to our customers and consumers. And this thing, and together with this, with the book that Ricardo Tadeu, the platform, right, book that Ricardo Tadeu told me, you have to read it, then things started to make sense. And that's why we brought the platform idea during the 3-year plan. So if you ask me, how much time do you dedicate? I would say that 1 month before sales until now, I have been dedicating at least 60 to 65% of my time on this platform and seeing how things connect to get all the synergies. And then different stages, right? So we incorporate menu. We are going to talk about Zé being more in the business. Also, Donus is in the process of increasing its penetration big time with the help of our sales team. So at the end of the day, the platform view is what connects everything and is going to make us grow much more than what we thought we could, because it will help our base business and will also bring new sources of growth and revenues and so on.
And so that's it. And then just talking about the base business, because we are talking about, it's amazing how when we compare adoption based on beer and all the things that we are doing on top of this on beer, isn't it? So the Nielsen thing is amazing how our customers are really, we are selling just more beers, and so we are beginning to work on traffic. So everything connected together. So that's it. So I just wanted to make these questions to you. I'm so excited about this. I would like to thank Ricardo over there. Leo, it's a promise. 50B is a promise tomorrow. I will write over there. Thank you very much, Lacerda.
Thank you,
Cocenzo.
So now I don't know exactly what to do, so I will just pick in the point I've stopped and move forward. Okay, guys? Are you all with me? Yeah? So please, you guys, give me some warm, some... Thanks. This customer-centric mindset and the focus on boost the ecosystem is really powerful. As we saw in the presentations, our frontline teams now go into the market, focus on how to support customers to sell more. With B2O, we integrated BIS into our commercial strategy. Remember what Jean just said about the Nielsen. Mazzarolo and Celestino showed it to you a few minutes ago. And this allowed us to act more efficiently, connecting customers and consumers. And in the end, changing the mindset of the entire company from selling to sell out. After all, helping our customers to grow, we grow together. Oh, look, the commemoration. The marketplace is estimated to bring 50 billion reais in gross merchandising value in the upcoming years, which is equivalent to the hugest wholesaler operation in Brazil, as Leo just said, and the fintech, 100 billion in total payment volume, which is similar to one of the largest fintech business in Brazil. So keep those two, these 6 words, 6 letters, GMV and TPV. Those are key metrics to us from now on. But what makes me confident with the improvement of our ecosystem is not only the financial results we may achieve, but also the clear NPS evolution we can already observe. The NPS is also a key KPI to guarantee we are closely following the success of our customers. We started the NPS journey since 2019 with a single-digit NPS level. We still have a long way ahead, but last month we beat the all-time high for customer satisfaction with an NPS of 51, evolving in both on and off-trade channels. Please clap your hands, everyone. Nice. It's work of you guys. And it was possible because we are, in fact, getting close to our customers, deeply understand their needs, and mainly bringing the best solutions. I'd like to propose a toast to our customer success, but first, let's listen to them. Thank you.